All over West Michigan, this is 24-hour News 8 Football Frenzy.
Well, it's great to have you with us for round 2 of the high school football playoffs. Tonight on the Football Frenzy, highlights from 13 district championship games. I'm Jack Doles. This is Jason Terzis and Larry Fergursky. We're going to start in Division 1 and work our way through Division 8. First up, West Ottawa at Rockford. Panthers upset Grand Haven last week. Now they get a shot at the other OK Red champion, and this is first quarter action. West Ottawa up 3-0. Mark LaPrairie to Neil Vanderlaan. That's a 49-yard touchdown to the Rams. Take a 7-3 lead. Second quarter, they're going to strike back, West Ottawa does. Jackson Brown, he's not running on empty. He's in for the score. It's 10-7 Panthers. Third quarter, Rockford up 14-7. And here it is. Brady Gent, 37-yard touchdown, made it 21-13. And then in the fourth quarter, Gent again, this time a 10-yard run, 28-13. Rams starting to pull away, and then LaPrairie going to find Vanderlaan again, and the Rockford Rams advance. They win it, final score 35-13.
In Division 2, an uphill climb for the Red Arrows of Lowell after kicking off the playoffs on the road last week against undefeated Grand Ledge. The Red Arrows now going on the road again, this time to 9-1 Portage Central, and the Mustangs didn't know what hit them tonight. Second quarter already up 8-3. Lowell quarterback Gabe Dean with the keeper, straight up the middle, and he is gone. 65-yard touchdown. Lowell striking first, striking off, and it was 16-3. Portage Central quarterback Kyle Cutler throwing it over the middle. Oh, the receiver's got it, then drops it. Lowell's Blake Lyman comes in for the pick. He would weave his way all the way back down inside the 5-yard line. That would set up a Gabe Dean to Reed at Stormson touchdown pass, and has a 22-3 Red Arrow lead. Third quarter, Lowell's Leighton Watson with the carry up the middle, breaks loose. He's going to go 40 yards down to the 7, where he would score a few plays later, and the Red Arrows do it again. They knock off unbeaten Grand Ledge. Tonight, they knock off Portage Central 49-16.
In Greenville, on the heels of a sensational 8-1 regular season, which included that stunning 35-21 win over Lowell on the road in the regular season finale, then a 46-21 thumping of Kennewa Hills in the playoff opener a week ago. Surprising Yellow Jackets facing a tough task tonight in perennial power Muskegon. 14-14 game early in the third. Zach Burns to Sean O'Brien, up the middle and gone. 36 yards, 21-14 Greenville. Very next play from scrimmage, Cavante Keys, Jawan Lewis, and he finds a hole up the middle, and he is gone. Number 20, rumbling 61 yards to pay dirt. We're tied 21-21 after 3. Early in the fourth end, the Big Reds turn it up. Keys, nice floating pass over the middle to Trey Walker. That covers 23 yards. Extra point failed. It was just a 6-point game at 27-21, but then Keys again, this time an option right to Justin Means, who turns the corner and goes in from 28 yards out. Keys would add another from 53 yards out. Moments later, Muskegon scores the last 28 and doubles up Greenville 42-21.
Well, this next one could be the game of the year around West Michigan in high school football. Christian East Grand Rapids. East looking for 30 straight wins, and this is their first drive. Kind of sets the tone on how this game was. Ryan Elbley fumbles at the goal line, and there's Nick Mulhall recovers in the end zone, 7-0. This is the last play of the first half. Hand up to Jalen Staten. He throws a pass back to the quarterback, Matt Grassmeyer. He scrambles, looking, tells his receiver, go to the corner of the end zone. Well, Brandon Pott does, and he catches it for the touchdown. That made it 24-14 East Grand Rapids at the half. Third quarter, here comes Christian. Grassmeyer drops back over the top to Andre Davis. That cuts the East lead to 30-28. Christian would take the lead. It's 42-37, then Trent Voss. You're not going to stop me. Sheds that tackler, bulls his way in. It's 43-42 East Grand Rapids. After a long kickoff, return, 2 plays later, Andre Davis. He's going to score his third touchdown of the second half, 48-43 Christian. With about 20 seconds left, East, they give it to Voss, and he punches it in from the 2. 49-48, East Grand Rapids wins its 30th straight game.
Oh my gosh. You know, Jack, that was an unbelievable game. I don't know how to describe it other than I think we had the ball last, and that's what mattered. And, you know, credit both teams and the kids for playing hard. And I tip my hat to Christian and how hard they played and prepared.
What a great game. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for us, but I was proud of our kids. They played hard and kind of over-battled the nerves, and it's a tough environment for our kids. They've never been in this situation before, so I'm proud of them. They battled their butts off.
Well, as if tonight was not hard enough for Peter Sturzma and the Pioneers. And next up, they get undefeated Zeeland East next week. Zeeland East all over St. Joe tonight. First quarter, this is Josh Snyder with a 67-yard touchdown run. Zeeland East taking the early 7-0 lead, and they were scoring early and often in this one. A little bit later in the first quarter, working out of the shotgun, the give going to go to Brad Horling. He takes it in from a few yards out, from 10 yards out. 14-0 Zeeland East. Second quarter now, it is T.J. Van Dyken working out of the gun. Going to roll out, and he's going to hook up with Alex Robbins. 55-yard touchdown, and Zeeland East blowing away visiting St. Joe tonight. Final score in this one is 62-21. Now, one other score to let you know about from the Division III playoffs. Battle Creek, Harper Creek getting a 38-21 victory tonight over Adrian.
In Division 4, the 9-1 Redskins of Pawpaw entertaining the 9-1 Edwardsburg Eddies, and apparently that is an Eddie. Second quarter, Pawpaw down 14-7, but answering Andrew Buskirk. Max Feld pulls it down. Game was tied at 14, but then the Eddies took over. This is Austin Stinnett up the middle, 4 yards, barrels his way in. It was 28-14 at that point. Second half, more Eddies. Lee Williamson takes the handoff and rumbles 45 yards to pay dirt. Pawpaw did get one back in the fourth, but not nearly enough tonight. The Eddies oust the Skins, 56-21.
One more game before the half. Penfield at Lansing. Sexton into the first quarter. Penfield going to strike first. Nicholas Acton hands off to Kyle Bagsley. 7-yard touchdown. 7-0 Penfield. Second quarter, Acton going to hand off to Zachary Benke. This is a 32-yard touchdown run, and Penfield had a 14-6 lead. This is a very good Sexton team, and they showed it after that. All Lansing Sexton once they fell behind. Watch this fake punt turns into an 81-yard touchdown by Dominic Hoyle. And Battle Creek Penfield, great season, comes to an end. Sexton beats them, final score 47-14. We've got highlights from all the rest of the classes coming up. Stick around. West Catholic highlights coming up next.
Well, welcome back to the second half of the Football Frenzy. We kick things off with Division 5, 9-1 West Catholic hosting 7-3 Portland. And Portland gave West Catholic a scare, at least in the first half. Jacob Kenyon to Tyler Pierce. It was 7-0 Portland. West Catholic going to come right back after that. Well, look at this pass. Lance Buitendijk going to sling it over the middle. He's got Zach Smith. Perfect pass. Hits him in stride. Good for a 74-yard touchdown. West Catholic tying things up at 7 apiece. Now trailing 13-7. Kyle Corey goes up the middle. Look at him break a tackle right here. Just won't go down. Takes it in for the touchdown. West Catholic back on top. It's 14-13 at halftime. Second half, all Falcons. Buitendijk out of the shotgun, going to keep it himself in for the score. And the Falcons pull away, cruising into the next round. 38-13, the final tonight over Portland.
To Muskegon we go. City bragging rights on the line in Division 5. 8-2 Oakridge Eagles entertaining the 6-4 Tigers of Heights on a cool night. 7-0 already Oakridge in the second. This is early action, and Jamie Potts takes it in the QB keeper, 6 yards. The lead was up to 14. Next possession, Tigers counter. Adam Ross lugging it to the left side, breaks the plane, a 9-yard touchdown. Adding 2, the lead was cut to 14-8, but 4 minutes left in the half. That's Jacob Ferguson up the middle and in. That made it a 21-8 game. Potts would then end a 45-yard field goal in the final seconds of the half, and Oakridge cruised home from there, ousting Heights 34-14.
Next stop, Morley Stanwood for the Division 5 district final between the Mohawks and Saginaw Swan Valley. Are you ready for some snow? Second quarter, Swan Valley, Jared Briguglio. He's going to break it 20 yards, sheds that tackler, fights off another 13-3. Swan Valley leads at the half. Fourth quarter, Morley comes to life. Jordan McDonald up the middle, cuts the lead to 2. Two-point conversion, ties it up. Then in the next series, they're going to take the lead. It's Hanks. He's going to go in for the score, and Morley Stanwood wins it 25-19. The Mohawks are moving on.
Now the two-time defending Division 6 state champions from Montague looking to advance to the third round, hosting Fennville tonight. This is a real seesaw affair. Mid-second quarter, Montague goes for it on a 4th and 5 with a fake field goal. Anthony Root to Brandon Moore, a 15-yard touchdown, and Montague was in control, or so it seemed. It was 21-0. Fennville, though, would score 21 unanswered points in this one. Dimitri Martinez picks off Travis Cockrell, and he's going to take it back the other way. 75 yards for the touchdown. Montague makes it a 21-13 game. Now, second quarter, Cockrell going to fumble the snap. Ball recovered by Fennville. They would score a few plays later to tie things up at 21. Third quarter now, Cockrell going to take it himself, and he is going to go 68 yards. So first it was Montague up 21-0. Then Fennville ties it up at 21, and then Montague ends up pulling away. Final score in this one, 40-21.
Just one matchup involving West Michigan teams in Division 7 tonight. The 9-1 Mendon Hornets playing host to the 8-2 Rangers of Cassopolis. This was a strange game. Dwayne Morgans to Nathan Hartline up the middle, and he is gone 60 yards to pay dirt. Cassopolis had a 26-7 lead. Mendon would battle back. Chance Nightingale to Tanner Cook. That covers 11 yards. Lead was down to 26-21. Fourth quarter, more Mendon again. Nightingale, pretty touch on the pass here to Glenn Batten, who pulls it down 25 yards and set up this 3 plays later. Tyler Harrison. Mendon comes from 26-7 down and knocks off Cassopolis tonight 34-26.
13th and final stop, talking Climax. Saugatuck and Climax, Scots, snowing out there as well. And that was a 12-0 game. Climax moving the ball. But there's a fumble, and Gabriel Valentine jumps on it. Saugatuck recovers. Very next play, they give it to Ethan Colton. He gets it, and he's gone. 46 yards. Saugatuck takes an 18-0 lead. Then another Panther, off another Panther fumble, it's Ethan Colton again. Gonna break another one. 25 yards. Saugatuck beats Climax, Scots, 35-14. The Indians are moving on. And also from Division 8, North Adams Jerome over Bellevue. Final score there was 12-6.